Hi and welcome to our new 2025 Fox Locks training course. Hi and welcome to the Fox Locks training. It's going to be a glorious week, I think. We've had a little bit of rain, but it's been great. As you know, or you don't know, I suppose, if you've just seen this for the first time, I'm sure you may have come across a couple of our videos, but we do one-to-one training, so it's not a classroom based situation. It's basically two people training two people. Scott being the main trainer these days, he's just absolutely brilliant. There's a truck will pass on here, so you can hear me. So it's a one-to-one training. We use a car lot, which is behind me here. You can see the car lot. Fortunately, it's a really good car lot with some nice vehicles. It has a really good range, everything from Fiat to Kia, Honda, Mini, Hyundai, Ford. I mean, just basically a very good range of vehicles for us to play with. I think I've said in a few videos, the reason we use a car lot is because it's all live stuff. You could drive around to customers' houses, I guess, and we actually did that at one point, but it takes up the whole day driving from job to job. So by using a car lot like this, we basically can do the training in one go, using all these different cars and different programming methods. So it's just absolutely ideal. It came because of lockdown. We thought we couldn't drive around, so we decided to start the training at a local car showroom, and it's developed and now have this sort of permanent pitch where we come here and use this guy's cars to do our training in. So it works out really well. And of course, every time we do a training, the stock changes as well, so we're not on the same cars. He changes his stock quite a lot. He sold, I think, 5 cars this week. So the stock's changing all the time, so we've got new stock to work on, new cars to work on. Just works out fantastic. So we started the training it's always on a Monday. We started the training on Monday, and 9 o'clock starts till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and take a little tiny break for lunch. And the guys have been here on time at 9 o'clock on Monday, and we got started on the picking and going through the locks and explain everything. And then as it progresses on, we do two days on picking and decoding and cutting, and then we move on to the programming and then making remotes. And by Friday, as you'll see by this video, because I'm going to document it every single day, by Friday the guys who've never ever opened a car before are going to come to the car lot with us training them, and they're going to pick a car open, decode the lock, cut the key, program the remote, program the car, and make a set of keys, and that's the goal. So by Friday they'll be doing all that by themselves without any help at all. We use our old camper van here behind me. I don't know if you can see it. The camper van there in the corner. That's our training room. So we bring the camper van and we use that for tea, coffee, and basically just to sit down and have a chat instead of an office. It works really well, the old camper van, and we just use that as a little mobile office while we're here, and then take it away on the Friday. So I'll show you some of the training we're doing and what we use, and the books, and of course our van, and the kit that we've got in it. Yeah, just exactly how the training works. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and let's crack on with the video.
Pick 4 pins,
Yeah.
and it opens every time.
Yeah.
So I tend to set that one to the side now.
So with the sequences, feel free to follow them if you know them. To be fair, I don't even know any of them. I know on the Fords, I think it's 3 and 6 or something.
I haven't figured that one out. It was only the 66 one. Yeah, I figured out.
So you're better off just not learning that and just cracking on.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's what, 8 pins in this lock. There's 10 in this one. There's never like 50 or 20. Do you know what I mean? There's always like 10 or under. So it's not that many to go through. So if you follow the rule of, if it's bouncing, leave it alone.
Leave it alone. If it's solid,
pick it. After you've picked it, check it bounces. just follow those rules and go through it, you'll pick any lock basically. It's that simple.
So
But yeah, so ignitions, you can pick ignitions, you know, a lot of the time, you know, you are going to be picking a door, you know, on obviously a lockout situation, you've got to pick the door. On an all keys lost situation, people might say, oh, but the car's open, you know what I mean? But you're still going to have to, you know, the best thing to do is always pick the door first. There are occasions where you pick the door, you'll come to decode it, and then you'll put the key in the ignition and it won't turn, and it'll be a different key, you know, has the barrel been changed.
Right.
Depending on the age of the car, has the door barrel been changed?
Yeah.
You might find that the car's open, but the door lock is horrible to pick, and you might end up picking the ignition instead. Now, obviously, if I was to pick this lock, and it was an all keys lost situation, and I was really struggling to pick it this way, you know, pick it the other way, you know, to decode it. So, to decode, all you have to do is turn the lock any direction. As long as that lock is turned in the unlock or the lock position, it doesn't matter. Once it's turned, you can decode it. So obviously, like, when this is... Sometimes it's physical.
Is that much easier technique now? I've shown you that. You finding that's a little easier?
Yeah, but I'm still struggling. I'm struggling.
You right in the hole?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, you are now, yeah.
You might find it easier sitting side on.
Side on, yeah.
Sideways.
Yeah.
So, yes. And then sort of sit like this.
Yeah.
I'm so close, it's one. It's just one, I can feel it. Just one pin.
You bouncing? Solid?
Solid, like.
Yeah.
But it's right down, see?
Yeah, okay.
So would you expect?
If it doesn't pick, leave it.
Leave it.
Okay.
So where's the one that's missing?
So go back to the beginning.
I think it's this one here.
Go back to the beginning. So what's your first one? Is it down or up? Number one. Is it down pick or up pick?
It must be down.
It's down pick, isn't it?
So, but it's solid there at the bottom of one.
Yeah. Okay. So you keep the pressure on. Let me just have a little pick. So it's not bouncing. So one's picking. Take a little bit of pressure off. Oh, you got far too much pressure on. That's what it is.
So much pressure.
Yeah. You want just that much.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's better. That picked. So next one, is it up or down? So you got one down, one up, one down, one up, haven't you? So number one was down, so number two must be up, number three must be down. Yeah.
So where am I stuck?
So go back to number, just go along logically from number one.
One.
So you got one's down. Remember one was down, yeah?
One's down.
What, and two's up, isn't it?
So it's not two.
You're not even on the line. You're in the middle between the 4 and the 3.
Is that it?
You need the end of the pick, the end of that little spike needs to be right on the line.
Right, that's probably what I'm going on now. I'll just start it off.
Ooh, got the big fingers out again.
Right, so.
I'm going to let you crack on because if I'm standing over you, it's harder, okay? So I'm going to let you just play until you find your level.
He's got a slight bit of movement on. 3.
What we're doing, we're pulling the door handle. What we're doing, the door handle of the keys. Where the keys?
Right in there. Can you see them?
No.
No, they're just near the in the cup holder.
Oh yeah, right. Good one.
That's a difficult one. No, I'm not trying to shoot myself in the foot.
So a tip on these rods
Yeah.
is if you want to bend them to things, so you're getting the door and you're looking where it's going to go, and you just bend it in the door like that, and that'll change the direction of it.
All right.
Yeah, so it's easy to bend it just using the door pillar or the roof,
Yep.
just to bend it into the shape you want, you know.
Sweet.
So I'm going to stop the video there and just have a chat. So day 1, Rick was really struggling. So you can see, if you watch the video closely, you can see that when he was picking, you know, he's like a bull in the china shop. He's got his fingers, you know, pulling at it and tugging at the pick, right? This is a gentle thing, you know, gentle. When you're picking a car, you're trying to feel the pins. You're trying to feel the little pins and the minute little pins, minute little springs behind them. So you've got to really coax it and feel the pins. And he was just struggling to get that feeling. And consequently, he was getting frustrated and getting, you know, oh God, you know, this isn't working. So day 1 as well. So day 1 is really important, you know, that don't get too frustrated about it, because it is going to come. It's just going to happen. And as you will see in the video as we move on, I'm going to obviously skip it, because if I played the whole video, we'd be here for 5 days, wouldn't we? So I'm just skipping through it just to show you. But it's great to see that on day 1, he's really, really struggling. Probably the most I've seen anybody struggle to get the picking down. But by day 3, he's flat. In fact, day 2, he's pretty much cracked it. Day 2, day 3, he's flying. He's picking everything we're put in front of him. So everything is teachable. And the good thing about teaching it live, especially on the car lot like this, because if you go to a classroom situation and the locks are all in a vise, and they've been picked 500 times before, it's not the real world, because you want the hard ones. You learn from the ones that are hard. You learn from the difficulties. So you're not going to learn from a classroom where you're picking a lock in a bench. Yeah, that's wrong to say. You are going to learn. You are going to learn how to pick. But what you're going to get out of picking live cars is a lot more clarity on how to do it than you would if you're picking it on a bench, because it is totally different. Even the fact that, you know, you're sitting down at the side of the door of the car instead of having it in a vise over a classroom table, that makes a massive difference. Because in the real world, you know, the first thing we say, in fact, when we start you off to get the picking going, we say first rule of thumb in picking is to make yourself comfortable, because you could be there 2 minutes. You know, I pick cars all the time, and it doesn't take me very long. I mean, I can pick most cars within a minute. But, you know, let's say it's going to take you 10 minutes. Well, if it's going to take you 10 minutes to pick a car open, you're going to be sitting there or standing. I've seen people stand and picking doors. I couldn't physically do it. I mean, I think I'm too old and I'm too fat to be standing trying to pick a door open. I have to get myself comfortable. So I put a stool down, one of those little folded plastic stools, sit one of them down, sit sideways onto the door, and then get the pick, get comfortable, and then, you know, you don't want to be getting achy arms or achy shoulders because you're sitting there for 10 minutes trying to pick it, because it'll never happen. You won't be able to pick it open. You'll find that you'll get that frustrated and that tense that you'll be going over it and over it and over it, and it won't pick. Get comfortable, sit down, take your time, pick it open. So the live training, to me, is the only training there is. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
So you're gonna pick it, and always read it from the car to you. Like, read it this way, because that's the way you're gonna enter it off. Because if you look at this, obviously this first one is actually the back one on the pick. So when you put it in, when you put it in a cut machine, you're going to be putting it in from the add-on. Just the add-on. Now, he actually wants this reshelled as well, so we could reshell it. And actually, in fact, the button has come off the circuit board.
Oh, that's a good one. We'll put that button back on, can't we?
So we can put the button back on.
We'll show you how to do that.
So, we'll do this quickly and then program. Now, the only thing is, we need a shell. So I've got keys, remotes, but I don't know if I've got any. Actually, let's have a quick look in here. So get that all the way in. That button wants to be all the way in.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
There
There
we
you
go.
go. Onto there. Spin it round.
Yeah, wind.
Got a bit of ten. Open the driver's door twice. Yeah. Switch the ignition on and off. Close and open the driver's door twice. Take your clothes off and run around the car for a while. Close the door. Lock the door using the button.
Checking the key. Okay, so checking the internet. So original key you're going to clone, yeah. Data collecting. So now we need to put it in here. So we need to open the blade. Well, day 4. Typical British weather, isn't it? Yesterday it was red hot. Today it's grey and it's just started to rain. But you know, we're locksmiths. You get jobs and they're in the rain, I'm afraid. So we'll press on, just like the training. Doesn't stop us. If it rains, it rains. Chuck a coat on, chuck a poncho on, whatever you need to do. Fortunately, day 4 is mostly programming and making keys and remotes. So a lot of that work you can do sort of sat in the car with the door shut. So you know, that's not too bad. So if it's going to rain, Thursday is a good day. So is Friday, I suppose. So yeah, so day 4, one more day to go. Boys are doing great. We've been on the what time is it now? It is 9:45. Been going for almost an hour. I'm just going to go and find the lads, see how they're getting on, and do some more update videos to see how they're doing. Okay, so see you in a minute. Bye. So the blade's got a little ridge on it. That's it.
Push in.
Should do. And you got.
So put that pin in that hole. Under there. Alright. Just be careful with your fingers. If you slip, you'll have your finger off.
I'll do it once and then I'll learn the lesson.
Sometimes it's good just put tiny little blob of blue tack on to hold it over the hole.
What might try, check out that hammer. Maybe just to get it started.
A bit overkill, but there you go.
You can tap it, just. Yeah, try that. So if you tap that down. Yeah, that's probably easier. Might be worth you just doing it that way.
Yeah,
You kind of need like, even like I struggle sometimes.
You do like a little toffee hammer to do it,
yeah,
don't
a
you?
little tiny toffee
Little
hammer.
toffee
You
hammer.
really need like a really strong.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
But you need to like
You just
do it
you
strong.
get it exactly right.
Yeah,
At the
and
right
square.
Yeah, 'cause
And
if you-
square.
if you're s- yeah, if
It
you're
bends otherwise.
Yeah, and you bend them.
We've
that
bent
much,
millions
so
of them.
I normally what I sometimes do, I have a little Dremel, and I sort of like literally just will whiz the bit off it. Sometimes it marks the thing a little bit, but, or you can get a file if it's not too bad, and you can just rub it over. Because sometimes what happens is it stays
Catches
up a
on the
little bit,
plastic,
yeah,
yeah.
and it might just stop it from going in and out very well. So what we'll do is we'll put a key ring on it, and then it's job done. And like I say, I normally take the exhaust badge off.
Yeah, I'll stick them on the ceiling for some reason.
There's a Hyundai one there.
Insulation.
Yeah.
And then
Aye, right. Well, it's day 5 on the training, 2nd of June training. So day 5, Scott, I'm
Aye.
boy.
you're right.
Haven't had a hug this morning. Yeah, so we've 2 guys who've had on the training this week. They've been really good. First day, as I said on the first part of the video, one of them was struggling a little bit with the picking. That was day 1. And he really struggled, and didn't he? Rick
Yeah.
really struggled with it. And then I said on the video, didn't I? Day 2 he'll have got it, and day 3 he was flying. So by day 2.5, really, he was picking everything we put in front of him.
Yeah.
So he was doing really well. So that was good.
You eventually listen to the advice.
He eventually sat and listened. Yeah, which is good. Which is good.
Sometimes it's you're teaching someone a new. A new skill, and you're saying, go slower, slow down, do it slowly, and it's sometimes it's hard to how slowly, and it's just learning the skill, We're teaching you to pick a lock that you never ever picked before, so
Yeah.
who
Absolutely.
knows,
Yeah, but it went well. Anyway, we've got day 5 now, and we've just sent one of our trainees over to Vauxhall Adam over there. So at this point, as I said earlier, I think on the video, which was, we're gonna turn up on day 1, not knowing anything. Day 5, we're gonna tell you, go over there, pick a car open, decode it, make a key,
So he's doing an all keys
lost
situation, and I've said to him, I'm not going to tell you anything. Now, if you're really, really, really stuck, let's not waste any loads of time. But you can ask me questions and I'll answer them. Do you know what I mean? In terms of
But only if you're massively
trying to
stuck.
make you think about the answer if you're massively stuck. So now he's going to do the whole thing completely on his own without any help. So we'll see how he gets on.
Yeah, I'll video a bit of it and see how he gets on. But he'll crack it. He'll go and make a key for that car, make a key, make a remote, come back with a set of keys for us. So, and that's the goal, and that's the plan. And of course, on top of that, he's gonna go back. He's actually from Northern Ireland. He's a really nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to go back to Northern Ireland and start his business. And he's got the app which will help him loads. We've got different apps we've put on the phone, the books of course that we've given him, and also plugged into the Fox Training WhatsApp group, that's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the guys come back to us about the WhatsApp group and tell us, you know, it's brilliant because you can ask a question and 2 seconds later somebody's already done that job, haven't they?
Yeah, or like, you know, someone might have never done it and people help you out on there, and you know,
So it's a whole support system, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, it's just fellow locksmiths talking to each other. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
not exactly a support system. It's literally people we've trained and other people as well. Some other people.
Yeah, it's a support system.
Yeah, it is a support system, but in a sense, like, you know, it's a group, it's a family on there that help each other out. Do you
And
know
it's
what I mean?
our family as well, because there's nobody outside who we've trained
Yeah,
on that group.
yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Great, okay, well, we'll see how he gets on, and then we'll be ending the video, and I hope that if you are thinking of becoming a locksmith, which is an amazing business, that you consider using Fox Locks. The only downside of that is getting you on the course, because we are absolutely inundated. We don't advertise anywhere, it just all comes from YouTube, but we are inundated with people asking us, and I think the reason for that, of course, is we do one-to-one. Yeah, that's the reason, isn't it? You're not sat in a classroom. We're in this spectacular car lot with a big range of cars to work on. It just works out fantastic.
Well, that was about what, 3 or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes. You picked it.
You picked it already?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Decoding.
Decode it. Yeah. So that's took them three or 4 minutes to decode the car, to pick it and decode it. Now he's going to cut the key and make a set of keys for it. So all on his own, which is great. We love to see that. Great. All right, I'll speak to you shortly, guys. Thanks for watching. So you can see that it's a progression, but you've got to have that support system to make this thing work. And that's where we, I think, are the only auto locksmiths training in the whole of the country that are plugged in to like a family, if you like, of locksmiths and the helps there. It's a week long, so it's Monday 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock. On Friday it's 3 o'clock finish, because we try and help you beat the traffic. We give you local places that you can ring up and get a bed and breakfast or hotel or Airbnb to stay for the week. You have to stay, by the way. You can't, even if you live 100 miles away, you can't travel back and forwards. And we've had people try to do that. It doesn't work. You got to book yourself in somewhere for a week, and then all fresh Monday morning, ready to go. So I'm going to drop some stuff in the video, as I said, about the last training. I'm just going to drop some little snippets in there from the last training. It's all packaged up very, very well, and we'll look forward to seeing you. We don't take everybody on the course, and I'm sorry if you haven't been able to get on or it's full all the time. It's just one of those things. We are busy locksmiths and we haven't got time to do the training all the time, and we don't want to either. We want to stay busy locksmiths. Progression to that is we're going to be doing some EPROM training, which is and the next level up, if you like. So if you've been on the course and now you're ready to move into high-end cars like Ferraris or whatever, or Mercedes, high-end Audis, stuff like that, we go into that next level. I'll do a little snippet as well on a job that we're doing right this moment in time, which is a classic car job. This we'll tackle anything, by the way. This girl and her husband or boyfriend or partner have got a huge warehouse full of classic cars that they rent out for film use on the TV scene, and the keys were in a shed, and the shed burnt down, and all the keys for the classic cars were in the shed. So the cars weren't touched, but all the keys burnt to the ground. Lamborghinis, E-Type Jags, Aston Martin Lagondas, bespoke, all sorts of weird cars, one-off cars, racing cars, Ford GTs, Jaguars, XGSs, 4x4 Lamborghinis, a Lamborghini Miura, fantastic car. So we're making keys for all of those cars, and it's going to take a while to do, so we're down there probably 2 days a week at the moment to get them done. I think we've done about 10 keys now. So one key. Good morning. Well, this is Peter from Fox Locks, and we've got a bit of a job to do today. So this place opposite here, which is a great big unit that used to clean the cars and do a little bit of work, there was a fire in there, as you can probably see, and it was burnt to the ground. Fortunately, the keys for the vehicles, unfortunately, the keys for the vehicles were in that shed, but fortunately, the cars were in this shed. So they've sort of rung the bell a little bit, but it's still a big job. So we've got to make up the keys for all of these cars here. So it's quite a few, 2 floors. I'm going to start just at one side, just start on the right and work my way down. I'll give you a walk around, show you what we're doing. So this one is a classic Triumph here, beautiful car, G-Reg Triumph. I don't know what model that is. I don't think I've even seen them on like that, to be honest with you, especially with the pop-up headlights. This is a Jaguar-based racing car. That's quite a simple one to do because of the key, to be honest with you. The key's just a simple key. This one, a 2000 Toyota. I'm not quite sure if I've ever seen one of these before. I don't think I have. It's Toyota-based, obviously, and we'll be looking at making a set of keys for that one. This is a very famous car. This is featured with Twiggy sat on the roof. It's in a newspaper article that I saw once. Quite an interesting car. This is a Lamborghini Miura. Beautiful thing, 1969, fabulous thing. So we'll be making or repairing the keys for that one. I think this is like a Lotus 7 thing, is it? Yeah, Lotus 7, something like that. Yeah, it's a Lotus 7. It's one original one with that racing engine in it. Another Jaguar-based racing car. The obligatory E-Type Jag. Most people in this league have got. This is a very interesting thing. XJ. This is a racing model of the E-Type. BMW. Again, quite a nice classic, this BMW, the pop lamps, 8 Series. BMW, I believe that's a 2002 on a K-Reg. The old DeLorean, we've made keys for these before in the past. Not as hard as you think. The keys for these DeLoreans are still available, as it happens. You just get on the internet and look up the place in Texas, and you can get most parts for these DeLoreans. They're a mismatch of all sorts of stuff. What's that? I'm not sure what that is. I think that's a Daimler, that. Don't know what model it is. Daimler. The Hummer, yeah, well, I've already started that one, got the keys sorted for that one almost. Jaguar XJS, another Jaguar XJS. These aren't too difficult to do, Jaguar XJSs, to be keys, I think. Mark II Jaguar, I would think, 3.2, something like that, on a C-Reg, nice car. Another Jaguar under there. What model does that look like an XJS as well, is it? I'll be able to tell that, yeah, XJS in red. Beautiful, nice thing, that. Okay, so on the other side we've got this Ferrari here. I've started to look at the key for that one. The fob might be difficult. Bentley Enage, I believe that would be a red label. Enage looks like a red label. Yeah, and this one also I think is a red label. 51 plate and a 99, I think that would be. Daimler Jaguar. Nice Daimler Jag there, it's a nice thing. Porsche under there, 911. That will be an EEPROM job to take the box out and make a key for that. Daimler Jaguar, well, Jaguar based Daimler, what is that? That's a Daimler, not sure what that is. It's a Daimler, it's got the wire wheels on. That's a nice looking thing, isn't it? So that is 1969, not sure what that Daimler is. This one, I've no idea. Just going to wing that one. Absolutely no idea how to sort that one out. This one, Ferrari Daytona, is it? Daytona? Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult. I think there'll be an EEPROM as well. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I can do a key for that. This one is a Datsun 260Z, I would say. Very nice. It's a racing model. 260Z, I'd make a key for that. The Jaguar, I've only ever seen one of these in a museum. That's how rare these are. A Jaguar 220, I believe that is. So Jaguar 220. I've only ever seen one in a museum. Well, it's a special concept sort of looking car, isn't it? Fabulous thing. They were very popular, these. This was when these came out, this is a Aston Martin Lagonda. And when these came out, God, they were all over the newspapers, I remember. An Aston Martin Lagonda, executive car. The bonnet, God, the bonnet must be 6 foot. It's a huge bonnet on it. It's a huge engine under there too. I think it's something like a 12 litre or something ridiculous under there. That's an amazing car, that. But they weren't very popular, but there isn't many of them left, so they've become very, very collectible now. This little Alpha, I made the key for that when the other day when I was down here looking at the cars. I jumped on that one and did the key straight away. Quite easy one. Mercedes. Now this one could be a challenge because of the key, and I don't think it's possible to get the ignition barrel out the dashboard without taking the dashboard out, I think, but I'm going to have a look. This GT Ford, what a stunning thing. Again, it's a race car. It has a Tibby lock, I noticed in the door, so there's a Tibby lock in that door there, but the ignition, I'm just going to change the whole ignition barrel, because it looks quite simple to change the ignition barrel on that, so I'll change the ignition barrel. And then we'll go upstairs, there's a few more. I've had to actually make, so I've had to actually take a piece of metal and make a blade and then cut it by hand to fit the lock. So that's an interesting job. Not expecting you to do that, but it's good to see and good to watch, and it'll show you our skill level, and it's great for our business. And of course, we look forward to seeing you, training you, and becoming mates as well. So that's it. You know the price of the course. I'm going to chuck in snippets of this so that you can get a good idea of what we do And then if you want to give me a call, I'll give you my personal number, which is 077 181 60318. I don't answer every call, so send me a text if you wouldn't mind. On WhatsApp is probably better. Send me a WhatsApp text. If you don't get a reply straight away, it's just because I'm so busy. So if you don't get a reply, don't worry. I will come back to you. I'll put everything in a book. I'm all the time. Goes in a book, and I'll read through the book every couple of days, and I'll start ringing you. I might ring you at 10 o'clock at night, by the way, or I might ring you at 7 o'clock in the morning. And if I can't get through to you, I'll just send you a text back. But I will talk to you. I'll answer any of your questions, cover any concerns. A good thing to do, I always say, is meet us. So before you spend the money on doing this, and before we, spend our time training you, I really prefer somebody to jump in the car, and I don't care where you live, whether you're London or Scotland or wherever you are, jump in the car, drive down to us, and meet us after work for an hour or two, and we'll talk you through the van, what we do, show you the equipment that we've got. Meet Scott, meet myself, meet Chicken. Where is he gone? Chicken, the little dog, he's always with us. So come and meet us, and just see what we do, and then go away, have a think about it, and then decide whether this is for you. Okay?